Okay, so this exercise is about getting control of the forward movement and backward movement of your shoulders, which is very important for push-ups, bench press, dumbbell pressing, seated rows, any sort of upper back and chest development and proper arm position. Very crucial to have protraction and retraction. So real quick, I'll show you from the side. This is protraction and this is retraction. So my shoulder blades are protracting and here my shoulder blades are retracting. All right, we need to be able to create protraction and retracting without our body moving around. So we need to lock in that foundation and then be able to retract and protract. All right, so how you're going to be able to practice that with feedback is getting down on the floor. So we're going to use a dowel. Again, most dowels are not this short. This is just a cute little dowel I found in my gym. It works great for this. But a dowel that's, you know, twice as long works just as well. So use any size that you have around your gym. You could use a hockey stick. You probably won't find a hockey stick at your gym. If you do, great. That means they train sports performance there. But yeah, find a dowel. Ideally something that's like the same width at each end. Don't use like a baseball bat, which is thin at one end and thick at the other, all right? Try to use something that's equal width the whole way through. Okay, so, and we're gonna want our head supported. Lay down on the floor. The floor is gonna give us feedback to let us know if our body position is changing while we're isolating protraction and retraction at the shoulder blades. So, create your brace, abdominal brace, chin tucked, neck packed. I'm in a slightly posterior tilt, just a slight posterior tilt. Now, in this position, we just talked about torque in a previous exercise, torque at the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. So what I want you to do is create that torque, and then what I want you to do is protract the shoulders, and then retract the shoulders. Protract the shoulders, retract the shoulders. Now you may have more control with one shoulder over the other. That's all right. Just keep patiently working with this exercise, making sure one shoulder isn't up and one shoulder isn't down, right? We want to be even with our position through our shoulders, and you'll practice protraction and retraction without any spinal change, okay? We're trying to prevent spinal change. We're trying to pack the spine into a braced posture. So lock in the core, lock in the ribs. You shouldn't be able to get up and under them, and if they're flaring, we're in the wrong position. So your back must be flat on the floor with the chin tucked, because a lot of people do this when they retract. Their chin pokes up, their ribs poke up. Ugh, I hate demonstrating that. It just feels gross. All right, so lock it in, lock into the right positions. Keep the chin tucked, keep the ribs down, keep the abs on, and then go through retraction and protraction of the shoulder blades. Just the shoulder blades should be moving here. All right. I know the floor can kind of get in the way of this, and that's all right. Once you've got this solid here, we're going to take it to a new level. Okay, so this is called a 4-point scapula push-up. So this is the next level, and this is the reason why we're training protraction, retraction on the floor on our back first, so that we can get to this scapula push-up and understand how to perform it correctly. So a scapula push-up can be done from your knees, from your toes, wherever. What we're gonna do with this scapula push-up is set up in a 4-point stance with our hands right about shoulder width. So I'll show you that from this angle. So set up the hands just outside shoulder width, and I'd actually like you to create a triangle with your finger and thumb. So create a triangle with your finger and thumb, and then set up just outside your shoulders, and then create torque at the wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Pack the neck, and then practice retracting and protracting through the shoulder girdle. All right, just the shoulder blades are moving. All right, I'm gonna show you that from another angle so you can see that. Set your hand position. Make sure your hips aren't back. Make sure your hips aren't forward. Shoulders over the hands. Create torque through the arms. Pack the neck. See, there's so many things that we have to get organized. Don't worry, it'll become second nature in the future as you practice this more and more. But we don't want to see, what we don't want to see is this. Okay, that's cat-cow stuff. We don't want that. Lock in the spine and just get the shoulder blades moving through the scapula push-up. There it is. That's the exercise. That's going to unlock so many gains with your training. Figure those moves out, get it locked in. Let me know if you're having trouble with that. Good luck and have fun.